Now, who do you actually say that I am? And then verse 16 says, Simon Peter replied, you are the Christ, the King, the Messiah, the Son of the living God. That's what he says. The Son of the living God. See, here's what Jesus wants to do. When he forces them to answer this question, he's trying to make it so that they are conscious of their own sin. He's trying to make it so that when you recognize that you're conscious of your own sin, then you need a Savior. Then you need Jesus to be Christ. If you're not conscious of it, you don't understand your need. So Jesus isn't going to let you go through life like the world does, unconscious of your sin. See, we have tendencies and proclivities towards sin and corruption, but if we just go about our life, the world will never wake us up and go, hey, listen, the insidious thing about evil is that it's unconscious. It's you and I. We don't even recognize it. It's like, as one writer said, it's like we're a fish in water. And another fish, he tells the story of a lecture I was reading, David Foster Wallace, as he's giving a presentation, a graduate speech to Kenyon College in 2005. And he starts the whole thing off by saying 2 fish were swimming through the water, and another fish came and they said, hey, how's the water? And the fish looked at them and went on. A few minutes later, they looked at each other and they said, what the heck is water? Because fish, when they're in water, don't even know it. That's the insidious thing about sin and evil, is that we don't even know. We're unconscious of it. But when we become, see, here's what Jesus does. He says, I want you to become conscious of it. I want you to become conscious of your own need, of your own sin, because sometimes, listen to me, sometimes, if verse 14 is right, the crowd is wrong. The crowd is wrong about you. Some of you are sitting here right now, you're like, man, I can't become a Christian because the crowd, my friends, my family, the pressure around me. Verse 14 just said, sometimes the crowd gets it wrong. There was a whole historical moments throughout history. We were saying the earth is flat. We were killing witches. We were doing stuff like eugenics in the 20s and the 30s, where we would look out and say social Darwinism created a situation where we just wanted the brightest and the best to marry each other and have kids. So let's take the disabled and make sure they don't marry each other or have kids because they're going to slow us down. These are ideas that were popular, that we actually believed in. Sometimes the crowd is wrong, and Jesus wants to push against your unconsciousness and go, wake up. I want you to be aware of your own situation. I want you to know you're in water. This is water. This is water that you're in. And you need a Savior, whether you know it or not.